Developers continue to make technology visible and interesting. However, computers are necessary. Without programming, computers would be completely pointless. Programs are what makes computers do a thing. The act of writing codes that is compiled to form programs that can be executed by computer or a code reader and that has a specific function or set of functions is coding. Coding has exploded in recent years, changing from something used in computer games and occasional electronic device to something which shapes the way that we live in the modern world.
It's important currently because it's what we use to solve problems. We can come up with different solutions using technology to different problems in our society. So when we get into coding, we open our brains to see the different problems in our societies, and then using the skills that we've learned in coding to come up with a solution for the problems. So why we teach coding to young children, it's because they're young people, they're creative, they can think critically. So we give them these skills, the coding skills, to enable them to see the different opportunities around them, to see the challenges, notice them, and then come up with solutions with them. When they usually, kids interact with technology, but they don't know how it's made. They don't know how, they can't appreciate it and see how it's made. So we show it to them, we tell them that this is how technology is made. We give you the skills, we give them the skills to actually create their own technology, and then they can appreciate it. So once they appreciate it, they have that aspect where they look at problems around them and they can think of what they can create for it. And those are solutions, in terms of solutions and solving problems.
Mindset Coders is a company that is introducing school-going children in Uganda to coding skills, which encourages them to problem-solving, critical thinking, and creativity.
Mindset Coders, it was founded in 2018. We began with working in different schools and going to schools and initiating coding clubs. So throughout the 2 years, we've been able to work with different schools, with different organizations, and with different one-on-one parent interactions. So when we go to schools and initiate coding clubs, schools have different clubs. So we have debate club, we have writing club, maths club, but we don't have a coding club. Maybe we have ICT clubs. The schools that we've gone to have ICT clubs. But in the ICT clubs, they just go on Facebook and just go on YouTube and just spend their own leisure time. For us, we come in and show them what coding is all about and give them an opportunity to utilize their time very well and learn the coding skills for themselves. So through doing this, we help them get ready for their future. And then we also interact with kids during the school holidays. Most kids don't know what to do during school holidays, apart from maybe here and there tutoring of their school academic work, etc. But now for us, we bring in coding camps during holidays. And the kids can come to our offices and we run the different coding clubs and STEM activities during the holidays. We try in a way to encourage young girls to get into technology. And we do this by having mainly female instructors. When you have female instructors and start talking to the young girls, we show them the different opportunities that are out there if they learn technology, if they really consider a career in technology, if they start learning it early. So we show them different ladies in the tech space. We show them the different ladies in Uganda doing the different tech careers, and we show them that actually you can actually do this. Just give this a chance and see how it turns out. So over in our classes, we observe how the ladies interact. First, they come with a bit of shyness and feeling intimidated by the boys, but in the course of the 2 weeks, for instance, we see there's a shift from shyness to actually confidence, and they express themselves better. They express themselves with confidence. Why? Because they have a skill that they actually understand, and it's fun, and they can come up with their projects to show off.
Currently, Mindset Coders is looking for financial solutions for their virtual lessons.
Now that we are considering virtual lessons for a national kind of service for everyone, we understand that there are different ways that parents are comfortable paying, and most of them are not same. So there's that different modes of payment. And when you look at what Moja Loop is doing, it's a whole loop, like it says, it's a whole loop. So to be able to, as we are building this e-learning website, to have a button that they can click on and actually just have it easy for them and not having a lot of complex procedure to make their payments. So for us, this is something that will work effectively, and for anyone who, even if they don't understand the other part, at least they know there's this part for paying, and then we shall run them through our virtual lessons.
Mindset Coders is really helping very many young people below 18 to learn programming. Now what is happening, they are still doing over-the-counter kind of pay transactions where you have to go to their bank and then you pay, and then this deters very many people from accessing their very great service. So with Moja Loop, Mindset will be able to adopt a very vast ecosystem where the subscribing students won't be worrying about who do I belong to in terms of payment. They just go onto the platform and then they subscribe. Instantly they get the messages the moment they either enter their mobile wallet, their mobile service provider, or even the bank account. And then the same parents are even buying groceries at POS. So what if they can go over the POS and then they subscribe for such a better service?
It's been the 35th day of the 40 Days 40 Fintechs project organized by High People.
It is day 35 of the 40 Days 40 Fintechs initiative. Of course, I'm thankful to God that it's happening this way, but I will also brag and say no one in the world will ever match this level, because it's a standard that we have set, and I'm excited because I didn't know how good we would actually engage 40 Fintechs, and today we scale at first class. In any university, 87.5% already done. I'm very thankful to all the participants, so far the 35, and our partners, Modusbox, CrossLex Technologies, and Moja Loop Foundation. Our 35th engagement has been with the Mindset Coders, a company that is headed by a woman and has a team of 4 women coders that are training children to learn how to do programming. But the most amazing thing is that as we think, because one of the biggest challenges that we've been facing as stakeholders in financial technology, especially for us the fintechs, is that we always train the best kind of staff and manpower. But because we're not well financed, we end up having our staff being taken away by the bigger players in finance, the banks, the mobile network operators, the digital remittance service providers, and all those kinds. But today, because there is a mind like Mindset Coders that is thinking that, oh, we should not run out of equipped individuals and staff. So they are thinking they should be training different people, and we are going to make sure that on their journey of growing, we equip them every single time with new and emerging technologies that help them to train their children to create financial technology solutions. In the end, as we have more programmers that are specializing in financial technology, to say fintech, then we are also helping in making sure that the goal to achieve full financial inclusion for the world never dies. And one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to make sure they learn how to code using our amazing open source reference model for developing interoperable payment models. That's Moja Loop. And we shall be updating them with any other solutions.
High People is pleased to present 40 Days 40 Fintechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, as it continues to lead the way in advocacy for the creation and dissemination of technology that enables financial inclusivity. The inaugural 40 Days 40 Fintechs is shining a spotlight on those that are breaking down digital barriers and bringing millions more on the continent into the transactional space and transforming their lives for the better. 40 Days 40 Fintechs is presented in proud partnership with CrossLex Technologies, Modusbox, and Moja Loop Foundation.
The 40 Days 40 Fintechs will climax with the Fintech Landscape exhibition on the 15th and 16th of July 2020. Rita Cavanyoro, Smart 24.